It's all about timing, okay? It's just a blip of the throttle, a blip of the clutch, and then pop it in gear. Look, a T5 transmission is probably one of my favorite transmissions as far as a manual goes, just because of the way they shift. But there's one downside, and that is they don't have a lot of strength. But there is a way to handle these transmissions with care and still get a little bit of performance out of it and them hold up. Now, with that being said, not every transmission is going to hold up the same. These things have been beat on for years and years. So you may have gotten a car that somebody has beat the living crap out of for 30 years, and you get it, and the first time you go to quick shift it, you bust it. I'm going to explain this to you because you need to know. There's a thought process that goes behind doing something like this. So there's a difference between a quick shift, a power shift, a no lift shift. All that's different, right? A quick shift, you're going to come off the gas just as quick as you can. You're going to pop this thing in gear, and you're going to try to save this transmission from busting. So I did go ahead and change the wheels out on the Carbon Fox. Tell me what you think about them. I love that look. If any of you have ever watched the movie The Wraith, tell me that this color scheme combo doesn't kind of remind you of that. That was the thought process behind it anyway. Before I put the wheels on, I'm like, you know, I think that would look really good. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. We'll talk about that car a little bit later on. As you can see, also, I got the windows tinted in it, so that's nice. Okay, so before we go, I need to disclose what this car is. It is a stock bottom end 302. Has a Hartman upper intake with a stock lower intake. It has a B-cam, headers, roller rockers, SVE 170cc heads, and a V3 SI supercharger on about 10 or 11 pounds, okay? 373 gears and drag radials. That's really about all that's going to be making power. 60-pound injectors, 340 fuel pump. Also, the car has a Moats quarter horse tuned by Leach Motorsports, which works great, as you will see. This car drives really good to have a B-cam in it. I'm in third gear right now at probably 15 mile an hour, and it has very, very little buck to it, whatever you want to call it. It's got good street manners anyway. Since we're disclosing every little bit of information, I am 5'8". That's why I'm all up on the steering wheel. Nice Bronco. That's the Bronco we worked on the channel before, my neighbor. It's a nice clean Bronco. What we're trying to do with a quick shift is make sure that we take our foot off of the gas, okay? Off the pedal. Hit the clutch as quick as we can and get it in gear as quick as we can with still coming off of the gas, okay? That's the key here. Now, I know this seems super easy, but it's all about timing. What you don't want to do is power shift a T5 on a regular basis, especially with any kind of power. So I'll tell you what, let's just ease down here in second, and then we'll do a quick shift to third. Safe shift, meaning I could go quicker, but that's usually quick enough to get the job done. And that's what I want you guys to think of when you're doing your quick shifts, okay? Like, how tight of a race is this going to be, or how much does that extra little number really matter to you to, you know, possibly put your T5 under a lot of strain and stress? We'll try it from first, I guess, which is, I'm just gonna ease into it a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and just completely stab it from a dead stop. To win you a tight race. It's not the quickest, don't get me wrong, but that will definitely get the job done most of the time. Try it one more time, and I want you guys to pay attention to, if you can see it, how quick I'm on and off the throttle. It's very, very quick. We'll do it again from second. We'll just do third gear. People are going to be on here, they're going to give me a hard time, they're going to say you should power shift it. I'm telling you, that's enough to get the job done, and your transmission live to fight another day, because ultimately that's what it's all about, right? You want to be able to go out there and do this again. Memphis, which car is your favorite?
The gray and the green.
What? You don't like the retro Fox? What?
No.
Well, all right, there you have it, guys. That's how I quick shift. I know it's not something that I can just show you, like I can tell you step by step, this is what you do. I get that. What I want you to do, though, is just analyze the video as best you can and listen to what I'm saying. It's all about timing, okay? It's just a blip of the throttle, a blip of the clutch, and then pop it in gear. Here's the only concern that I have for guys that are just starting out. Start slow. Don't go too quick, because if you do, this is what will happen. If you're trying to force the shifter in gear, then if you let off the clutch too quickly and you're not completely in gear yet, you run the risk of busting your transmission. That's usually how it happens, so slow it down a little bit, but at least with this, you're coming off the throttle and you're making a good quick shift. So guys, practice at it. I recommend this over power shifting unless you have a really good transmission or you've been doing it for years and you know what you're doing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, and as always, thanks for watching.